that loud enough? We need to sound the alarm much, much louder. I'm going to give you the I'm going to give you the backstory of what Michael was talking about. Sorry. When we began our fight nearly a decade ago in Minnesink, New York, against this project built on bribes and lies, and its related infrastructure, which includes a vast network of pipelines and compressor stations, I was called an alarmist mother. It's now almost 2020. By 2021, there will be no ice left on the Arctic. We tried to warn people. The science could not keep up with all the fancy new ways the industry was developing to destroy the planet. Few knew what fracking was, but even fewer knew what fracking infrastructure was and saw its many tentacles. And the head of the emerging black snake remained hidden. Today, with CPV and Cricket Valley, we see the two heads of this hydra-headed, gas fire-breathing snake that is swallowing our children's future in its entirety. But mothers know when their children are in harm's way instinctively. And so we sounded that alarm. Can you hear me, or should I wait for this to go? Okay. So we sounded that alarm as loud as we could, but sadly, despite our best efforts, at the time, no one listened to us. Not the politicians, not the media, and not the environmental groups. Our alarm was silenced, and that was part of the corruption planned a decade ago. In 2010, when CPV sought to shape New York State's energy policy and plug New York City to the fracking fields of Pennsylvania for the next 40 years through the man that would soon be governor of the third largest economy in the country, Andrew Cuomo. When Governor Cuomo won, CPV asked for two things: to close Indian Point and to stop a power line to bring 8,000 megawatts of upstate wind power to the downstate market. They got both, sealing our fate in Orange County and yours in Dutchess. Remarkably, all under the guise of fighting climate change. And what does that mean for our planet? New York City is the second largest consumer of power in the world. Frack gas methane heats 100 times greater than CO2. So you can do the math. We have a lot of Vassar kids. You can do the math. Cuomo got hefty campaign donations. His bud bro, Joe Percoco, is now sitting, ironically, in an Orange County prison for taking bribes from the company. But who's really paying the price? Our children, who are being poisoned in Orange County as I speak today. Marching and striking is not enough. We must name names and point fingers. Otherwise, companies like CPV and Cricket Valley are safe. How many of the 250,000 strikers last month knew about the new frack gas power plant that the city they marched through was powered by? The climate crisis will only worsen if we don't address its root cause, corruption. We must demand that Cuomo be a climate leader, not a climate deceiver, and shut down CPV and Cricket Valley. And we have to elect Bernie Sanders as president. Have the courage, be bold, it's now or never. 2020 is our last chance to act on climate. And the first thing we need to do is turn off the gas. Thank you.